How you doing, Scotty Bear? Back with another video. This video about and I'm cracking up because it's a absolutely awesome thread on Reddit called the Antiwork. This is another Reddit that seems to be affecting things in the world. One of the other Reddits that you may, be familiar with is the unemployment Reddit. At one point, I think they shut it down. At one point, it was getting 1,000 posts a day. It was becoming a better resource than actual unemployment, the other people around you and what they were dealing with. So then you had the GameStop, Reddit, where they were, driving the price of stocks through the roof, and multiple others in different ways. But of course, we have the anti-work Reddit, a Reddit that is near and dear to my heart. The arguments. I work very hard, I feel like, but I don't feel like I work hard because I'm doing something that I feel like I want to do. But I think that most of the people on the anti-work Reddit feel this way in a certain way, because honestly, I think at this point, this movement that is taking place where people are, not taking low wage jobs, and actually not just low wage, undesirable jobs. I mean, there are very undesirable jobs. I've done a few. Other jobs where you do a lot of work for almost no money. A good example of this is, at some point, some careers, some jobs I've taken for, had to have a truck, had to have some tools, show up on time, and basically at the end of the week, it not amounting to very much. And then, the car breaks down, or, whatever the case may be. And I know many of the people deal with it, notably kids getting to school on time and picking them up from school. I mean, it's not easy to say the least. And maybe we have found at least some version of people enjoying a bit of, basking in the sun, a break, right? The world's been closed. So where other people have had it a little easier than others, I feel like both sides. The pandemic has neither been easy or, again, difficult to navigate. So I'm going to read from this Reddit here. I think it's got some interesting ideas. I wonder, now Fox News is kind of pointing to Reddit. It's like, oh, there's an anti-work movement. Now 298,000 people are in this community, and it's gaining some popularity. But I think this shares most of the most people out there working. We're gonna read. I hope my friends on unemployment stay on that shit as long as you can. Me too. Me too. Don't even look for work. Just enjoy yourself. I gotta tell you, the people that have worked probably have worked a long time. If they're on this and they have managed to get money from unemployment. And I am actually, from a year ago, dealing with fighting over overpayments, okay? This is my experience with unemployment and living the good life. In fact, please use some of this free time to go steal from a Walmart. Yes, you should. Proud of you all. Okay, interesting point. There is a lot of jabs from one side to the other. If someone tried to make me dig my own grave, I would say no. Man, people work too much in this country, in every country. There should be, more freeness. Actually, I think in France, it's pretty cushy. I think 30 hour work week should be full time. And, I do think people should have more time to do what they love versus doing some job that may be really, a waste of time and a waste of money. Actually, a lot of people spend a lot of time thinking that an opportunity, especially being young, is going to grow into something bigger and they're going to make, the big bucks on Easy Street. And, I got duped like that a lot as a kid. There's without a doubt, quick money, low money. It's tough. It's tough. This is an interesting point too. I don't want to work 5 days a week to figure out what to cook for dinner every day. I want to lie on a rock in the sun like a lizard. Another interesting point. I think there should be, the capitalism. I feel a little bit being consumed by it, or at least the lower end of the spectrum are being consumed by it. It's costing a lot of money to exist. I actually, from doing my taxes, I own my car outright. I think my car is as good as any other car, but it appears that it's cost me like $350 a month for a car I own. That's insurance, gas, maintenance, and of course these are unavoidable costs, but if you think of that in terms of, okay, I have a car payment of like $450 on top of that, well, now you're talking about, $800-900 car. And I think the movement here is not so much anti-work. The movement is you can't work for horse shit anymore. I mean, really. And actually, they've made that gap even wider. And there is some contributing factors. Kids, you put people's kids at home, they can't go to work. I mean, what are you going to do? Leave the kids at home? That is actually, from being married several years, having to pick up kids after school, having to pick up or drop off kids before school, certainly an issue. Certainly an issue. So I can't imagine. I have a buddy in Arizona that was showing up to online classes with his kid and was calling me, yo, I gotta go, the school is starting. I was like, whoa, that is serious. So I do think a lot of that has to do with that. But the Antiwork Reddit is certainly worth a read. I wonder if this will be a movement big enough to shake the core of the industry. I mean, there is a fine line in getting even finer of small business and corporations. The other thing I have to say is even people posting in groups like this has a lot of value. And, I think that is gone overlooked a lot. I mean, these websites, people are organizing, and that is holding a lot of value over very, turbulent markets. That's for sure. I mean, restaurants, how many restaurants will fail by the end of this pandemic? My buddy's restaurant in California being one of the greatest examples. He used to make it by the thinnest of margins. It was incredible how he managed to stay open for so many years on incredible thin margins. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a wonderful Sunday morning.